Hello, everybody. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, before we get started on the video right here, I'd like to make an apology on that video. This is the second time I posted this video. Something happened, gremlins and the uploading department on my computer. It just cut me off. I got one of my commenters said, "Frank, that was a fast video." I go, "How can it be so fast? My videos usually are 10, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes sometimes." I went back, sure enough, I got on there, click, bump, that was it. What the hell happened? I think I remember what happened. When I was unloading, while it was uploading, I was getting all these models behind me. I loaded up in my SUV, ready to take down to the storage, and got all the model stuff out. So everything down here is all gone. Everything back here is gone. Tomorrow, all this stuff here will be gone. Okay, that's probably what happened is I must unplug something and it must disconnect during upload. So this is the second time I uploaded this, so I know it's right this time. I'll make sure that's right before I proof post it. Okay, again for the second time. I'm going to keep this my channel up until the day I'm out of this place. Now I got to go to court this Thursday and see if I can give my best salesmanship to the judge and tell him my situation. I have my brother; he's ready to pass away, and I'm out of here now, and I'm at my age. And where am I going to go? I don't know. But I do know one thing: it's not going to be out in the streets. It'll be somewhere. That's why you get all this stuff out of here, because I'm not going to lose everything I got. I'm not, guys. I know I can't take it with me. But as long as I'm alive, I'm going to enjoy it while I'm still alive. When it comes to time for me to ail and die, I'll get rid of them. So, a lot of you guys probably be aired to my work. I have to give you my address and everything to come out and pick the stuff up. But that's when I'm on my deathbed. So I hope that don't come too soon for me. It's a wonder I haven't stroked out for all the misfortunes of my status of losing my wife and losing my home, my dogs. Now I'm moving into a trailer now. Guy lied to me about the farmhouse, and now I'm losing my trailer now for sure. Borrowed time, boys, borrowed time. I use all the time I can get. Anyway, things have. I got the cavalry going now. I got the VA on me right now. So one VA social worker for me, he said, "Well, I'll tell you what, Frank, we can put you in a housing with a couple of guys right there until we find a place." I said, "No, I can't do that." This is why. I said, "You don't know me." I said, "What do you mean?" "Well, we know you're a veteran, so that's all you know about me." I says, "My private life is I'm an artist. I build models and I play music. I can't take my models and my music into a place with a bunch of people in there. They can watch me and come back from work knowing it's gone. And no one knows nothing about it. I will not go there, sir. I'm independent. I by myself. I've been on my own since I was 16 years old, and I'm not going to be a caretaker for a nursing home or anywhere else to go to. My mind is 100% sound. I'm healthy as a bull. I can still do things I did in my 20s, and I love what I could do. I can't do it in those terms." They said, we'll get you a place. We'll find you a house. Just hanging there long as that's all I can do. With the grace of God and the grace of this judge here, I might be able to stay here a little longer, but we'll see. We'll know more about that this Thursday. That's about 4 days away, 3 days away. We'll know the answer then. But anyway, I'm not going to waste time and get this trailer empty out, get all this stuff. So when time comes, the time to go, I just walk out. And my next venture will be life starting all over again. I should live so long. Okay, enough that crap. I'm tired of unwheeling my sad story. I gotta be strong with my chin up, and I'm hanging in there, boys. I'm hanging in there. And the reason why I'm surviving all this right now is because I lived in the past that way. When I was a kid growing up, my dad was gone all the time, and my mom, she raised all those kids, and we all had to work, we had to cook, we had to do all this. We're old school. And so living in the past will prepare you for the future if something ever happens, especially in those terms. Okay, today's video is video number 5 for my Dean Marines, 196 scale, 1918 3 Island Tramp steamer, the SS Melanie II. As you see behind me, I got the blueprints on my building board so I can look at them. Got to have clear plans. You work on these things, guys, any kind of model. Doesn't matter if it's cars or skeletons or what. You got to have blueprints right in front of your face so you know what you're doing, especially when you're building these things. This is video 5 by Dean's Marine, SS Melanie 2. A lot has been done since the last video I posted, video 4. I got the paint work all done. Now I'm putting out the fitting stage on this thing. I got the fittings on the forecastle all done. And I got the superstructure. Superstructure comes off. You have to get the battery and put electronics and stuff there. Get the motor installed, got the screw installed. This is a real nice model, guys. It's a meter long, precisely 1 meter long. And all fiberglass hull, PVC plastic, ABS plastic, white metal, resin. You name it, it's in there. A multimedia kit. Now, this is my first time I've ever worked on a Dean's Marine kit before. I like them. They're a little different opposed to the domestic type or the ones we're normally building all the time. A lot different than Dumas. I mean, Ron Dean did a good job on this thing. This man's been in the business for a long, long time. I never heard of Dean's Marines until at least around the mid-1990s. And this man's been in the business since 1980, so he's got a lot of stuff out there. Will I buy another Dean's Marine kit? I probably will, but not now. Not until I have a tangible structure over my head and I got security and my constitution gives peace and security. And I know I'm going to be there. I know I'm going to die there. And I don't have to worry about this moving jazz again and crap. I want to have a house that I can stay there until I'm dead and buried. And that's it. And then I'll buy another one. Okay. Now, these Dean's Marine kits are not for the novice at all. None. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know when you're dealing with radio control. There's a lot of preparation involved and things you got to do. All Ron Dean's kits are geared to radio control, not display. It'll be a waste, but now I paid almost $700 for this thing. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money. I'll probably have to pay shipping and handling and the duty over there in England. And a lot of taxes. If I lived in England, I'd probably get it cheaper. But it's imported. It costs money. Things like that do cost money. And this model cost me a little over $600. I'll pay almost $700 for it. And is it worth it? I don't know. What's the worth of money nowadays? What's the power of the dollar nowadays? Nothing. It's a lot of money, guys. It's worth the money? Yes, I think it is. Because it's something like this you don't see in the hobby shops every day. Dean Marine kits are dealt with probably almost like that. A blue jacket. They're built and shipped to order. Like for me, for example, when I ordered this, they probably say, "Hey, we got a yank out of Ohio. Wants a Dean's Marine kit." Goes out there, prepare the kit, put the hull there, the fittings, the fitting trays, instructions, the CD disc, which is wonderful, and ship it off to USA or whatever it wants to go. These are good kits, guys. You know, the prices are scary, but hey, you pay $400 or $500 for a dollar Tramp, so what's the difference? What's the difference shelling out another couple $100 more for something like this? This is truly nice, guys. I really enjoyed this thing. It's been in the water? Yes. I took it out in the water last year. And it moves very fast. I got slowed down real slow to get it going pretty good. I got a Dumas motor in it. I think it's a 6-volt motor. And there's plenty of room in this thing for ballast and electronics and stuff. And I like these Dean Marine kits. I mean, they're different, and when you take your time on them, do them right, they come out very nice. This come out very nice. This is just your typical 3-island type 1918 cargo steamer. These are pretty much reused during World War II as well. Matter of fact, I know a lot of them were ex-World War I merchantmen like this. They used them. because they did the job. These were very slow. I imagine they go about 9 or 10 knots. Very slow. Any fast that, you probably blow a boiler. U-boats out in the North Atlantic had a field day putting these things in the bottom of Davy Jones' locker. These are very slow. You can actually sink one of these things with one eye closed. The merchant sailors aboard these old steamers, they were very prepared for that eventuality because they know their chances of going across the pond is very, very nigh. So a lot of them didn't even take their clothes off through the whole voyage. They kept their clothes on, always wore a doggone life jacket. They kept their shoes on. When they hit the rack after setting their watch, staring at the overhead, wondering when a torpedo is going to hit. When it does, get out of this thing as fast as you can, any way you can. These things here in real life are probably about a little over 300 feet long, I imagine. Not as big as compared to a Liberty ship. But you got to keep in mind the Liberty ship was designed off something like this. With ballast and everything, I think it'll be pretty heavy. On Dean's Marine videos I was watching, they had one of these built already sailing. It looks real neat for the water. And so on YouTube, that makes me and that guy's Melanie is about the only ones that got this on YouTube. I think there's about 3 of us who actually posted these things on the YouTube and also on Model Ship World on the internet. You don't want to hurry into these things. You got to take your time. Now, if you want to build a display model, it can be. But like I say, Jesus Lord, $600-700, that's a lot of money just for a piece of plastic, put together or whatever it's made out of, and to have it display catch dust. That thing is designed to work. It's got to be a working model. So this is a full functional model and it works very well. And right now I'm at the fitting stage. We're going to have live action this evening on it. All the parts are put together again. I'll put the fittings. I get the fittings trays right here. These fittings are wonderful fittings. And anybody who's got a Dean's Marine kit in stock in their domain stash, you take it out, you start building it, and you start putting the fittings on there. And the one thing about Dean's Marines, their fittings are not labeled on the trays. Let me show you something here while we've got time. Keep this darn phone out. Well, I'll keep this phone like glue on. Ever since my brother got sick, I bought this phone here. I never know how to operate those things, but I'm learning. I'm old school. What the hell's going on here? Put that over here. Okay, let me show you. Now, all these fitting trays right here. They got a lot of fittings in there, and they're not numbered. Now you're looking at this thing. Well, what the hell is the fittings? What's the number? Where do they all go to? And you can't look at you look at the plan, and the parts looks familiar. You put it on there. You don't do that. I did that for a couple pieces, and luckily enough, I didn't make a mistake. But this is your deal here. They give you these parts layout for your trays. These here represents this tray right here. All these parts are in order with these trays right here for identification. The parts numbers to these parts are indicated in circles on the plans here. So, for example, I want to put 2 davits on. It'll probably be next to put on this thing. Their number is what? D54. Right here. Because they got the profile of the ship and the overhead of the ship. You can't miss it. Most of these pieces are resin, and the fittings of this thing are consist of some kind of a white metal they use. White metal, beautiful looking fittings. And resin. Yeah, just resin and white metal. Those are the fittings. So anyway, you, this don't pertain to any specific model, but this is your tray in your hand. You need the parts that you look for, like D54. You look at it right here, and there it is. You look at here, and there it is. You pull it out by using that system. The empty boxes that you can see right through here have been already used. They use that method. So on the Melanie, they give you two trays of fittings, and there's a lot of fittings there, guys. Now, there's a thing about the fittings. Use this stuff, but before you use that stuff, those parts got to be primed first. Primed with primer. When dry, then you can put it together. Because white metal and that glue right there don't sit together because it has no grab to it. See, for glues to do its job well, it's got to have pores. It's got to be porous. So when you put primer on it, it's porous because it's flat. When it's a flat primer, it's porous. It can soak up paint, anything. So it'll take that glue and glue it together. Eventually, it'll be hard. The other way, the slow way, is this way. Use epoxies. That's another way. That may be good for joining parts, but these things here, you got to be assembled by using this, so please be careful with this stuff here. Prime those parts first. Resin parts, the whole thing, anything's primed. Like a ship. This whole ship has been primed before I painted it. You got to make sure it's primed. Also, number one, like I think I mentioned that in video, 3? No, video 4. Is that you got gel release agent on this hull. Sure, it takes some soap water. No matter what kind of dishwashing that soap is used. Hot, warm water, wherever it is. Outside only, not inside. Outside only the hull. Turn it upside down. And give it a good bath. Get that release agent off there. When it dries, naturally dried, no water in it at all, then you spray some primer on it and go for your paint work. So there's a lot of work and preparation of these demarine kits. Because like I say, guys, these things weren't designed for the novice. That'd be full of money for a person that's never built one of these before gets one of these. And guess where they end up at? On eBay. And people like us buy them. You don't find too many of these things on eBay. Not the Melanie, but Dean's Marine kits. Maybe United Kingdom eBay, they probably got them on there. But a lot of them don't ship across America. So Ron Dean does a good job. I enjoy watching his videos. He's got one hell of a little layout out there. He's way out in the country, which is pretty smart because, you don't want to have the stuff nearby where you got foot traffic or people can rob them or something, I mean, this stuff costs money. You guys know how it is. I mean, this stuff is, nowadays, even back then it costs money. Oh, it's money. And model ships are negotiable. Let me tell you something. My first wife, Brenda, before she passed away, most women don't understand dudes like us who build models. They think they're toys. When I first met Brenda, my first wife, when I was in the Navy, she goes, "Are you still playing with those toys?" I said, "They're not toys, Brenda. They're models. They're replicas of the real thing. A toy is something you wind up and watch it dance on the floor." She just walked off and didn't do it. Here's when the fucking punchline comes in. Mr. Al Stopper for Books and Prints. This man's a model broker. I sold him a victory ship one time. It was a Blue Jacket kit. It took me about 3 years to build that thing. I think it was detailed. It was about 45 years ago. It was really detailed. And he was in need of a victory ship because he wanted one for himself because he was on a victory ship. And he's seen my work at model shows before. I used to go to a lot of model shows. And he commissioned me to build a victory ship. I said, "No sense of commission. I've got one built already." "Oh, you do?" "Yeah." So how much you want for it? "I'll take $2,000 for it." "Okay, let me come over." I gave him an address. He's seen it. He looked at it. Says, "This guy had a lot of money. He had a lot of cabbage." Pulls out his bill folder and gets $2,000. Yeah, see my wife's face. It was agape. Her mouth was agape like, just stared. I shook the man's hand. "Thank you very much. Enjoy that." And said, "Look, I'll be sending some blueprints for you. I need you to make me the model of the USS Westmoreland. It's an APA. A Haskell class attack transport? Yeah. So I got some plans for it. I got some general Ranger plans I got from Washington, D.C. I'll be sending them your way. So get them, build them for me. And will it be the same price? Yeah. Okay, good. And I built it for them, man. When that guy took off, Brenda walked up and looked at me like that. And I took $1,000 bill and stuck it down her bra. I looked at her in the face, eye to eye, and I said, "Toys? Toys? You remember toys?" She was actually speechless. She didn't say nothing. Ran right next door to my mother and father-in-law's house. I was a celebrity because I made some money on something like that. These things are negotiable, guys. They're not junk. You guys know they are. So there's somebody out there who wants stuff like that, so you never know. Okay, it's enough of that stuff. I'm going to keep, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to keep this line going as long as I can because I got to keep in touch with you guys. I got to let you guys know what's going on. Because hopefully I can be able to dance out of here to another place. And, yeah. I mean, that'll be a New Year's resolution right there. That's fulfilled for me and my brother. It has nothing about my brother. I think God's doing his miracles now. Hospice is going to go ahead and transfer my brother to a nursing home now for therapy. They know he ain't ready to die yet. Everybody in that place, as I go in there to visit my brother, bring gifts for him, and just see my baby brother, you know. I see people laying on their backside just staring at the ceiling, like, "Hello, ceiling. It's nice to see you today." All day long. My brother's out there walking around doing stuff. He had little dumbbells going like that, building his arms up and stuff. He's getting skinny because of the cancer. And he's fighting it. That's what he's doing. And as long as he stays alive, it makes you feel a lot better too. And your prayers is helping, guys. Everybody's prays for my brother. And along with God and prayer, you can walk on water. It works. Prayer always works, fellas. And my brother told me to tell you all thank you very much for your wonderful prayers. He says he wants to come back home. So you're going to come home. Now, when he goes to a nursing home, I'm going to make quite certain that the people on that staff. Well, I heard a lot of stories about nursing homes, how they treat people. A lot of them. Depends on where you go, I guess. But I'm going to make it perfectly understood when he goes to that nursing home. I'm going to tell these people, so I'm going to muster them up. "Come here, guys. We're going to have a little powwow right now. I'm going to tell them, you guys be good and Christian to my brother like you do everybody else in here. Any rough stuff and abuse goes on, I'll jerk my brother out here so fast your head will swim. And God have pity in your souls when you get old laying in a nursing home someday. What comes down goes around. I'll make it quite clear they won't abuse my brother or anybody else in there. What a way to check out in this world. But that's good news. He ain't dying yet, so I feel good about that. Okay, we're going to have live action on the SS Melanie. I'm at the fitting out stage, so I'll be digging out parts and priming them and painting them and installing them. It's probably about a good hour video. And we'll have a ball tonight. We'll have some fun. Okay. I can't think of anything else other than I got everything pretty much out of here. I'm glad. And yeah, I got my sea view all packed up. If I get some more time here, I'm going to finish up that TVF right there by trumpeter. Get that all painted up. And we'll have another, one more final, well, I might be able to get two final reveals from out of this trailer. The 80 Sky Raider got there by Reveal 140. Build number 5 on YouTube. Of the same kind of a kit of company. I got that all done. All I'm going to put decals on it, paint the prop, everything is all finished. So I had that posted on live action, or not live action, but the final reveal and also the vintage reveal on Facebook. I'll have some pictures of that too, along with the other one I did. Okay, this is it for the Tramp Steamer SS Melanie. This is it for me. Stay posted this evening for live action with Frankie Day and the Dean's Marine SS Melanie. I highly suggest see Ron Dean to get a kit from him and enjoy it. And he'll take care of you on that. I never met the man personally, but I like to meet him someday, which will never probably would happen. But he's pretty good. He's a pretty good Joe. Okay, I'm out of here. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Get yourself a kit. It's a nice warm day today. Yeah, a nice warm day today. I'm fixing to go swimming. And I might barbecue something tonight. Yeah, like a steak. I haven't had a goddamn piece of bully beef in a long time. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. I probably did. On my phone here. I gotta take a picture of this. Yeah. That's my M4 A3 Sherman tank Pro version all metal by Heng Long. Fires BBs, infrared, beautiful. Also, I've got this. That's an IMX M1 A1 type tank. European camouflage on it, I guess. That's the one that shot my goddamn screen of my computer. Now, you look up there, see that little drop right there? You look very closely, you can see where the glass busted. It shot my computer. It will break glass. It'll hurt you too. This is Frankie Day signing up for Frankie Day Models. We'll catch you next live action. Bye, boys.